If you have been registered to have access to a doctor's nominated colleague list and their final feedback report documents, you will have a My Appraisees icon on your Doctor 360 homepage. There can be several additional people registered for access to a doctor's feedback reports. This is typically granted to appraisers, but can also be for responsible officers or revalidation managers who require access to their doctor's feedback lists and reports. Each of these people will receive an email at the point at which they are granted access, letting them know that they are able to review the doctor's nominated colleague list. This gives them the opportunity to raise any concerns or questions that they may have about those nominated with the doctor. Once the doctor's patient report is released, the appraiser or person granted report access will receive an email inviting them to view the report from the My Appraisees icon. The reviewing of colleague lists and reports is done by selecting the correct doctor and year of feedback exercise from the drop-down menu. Once the colleague feedback report is available, the appraiser or person with report access will receive an additional email inviting them to view it. Depending on the system settings for the doctor's account, as the appraiser, you may be required to release the colleague report to the doctor, as they may not have access to view it themselves yet. This process is put in place to give appraisers the opportunity to review the potentially more sensitive content of the colleague report and prepare the delivery of it and appraisal conversations around it with the doctor in the best way possible. The colleague report can then be released to the doctor during or after the appraisal by clicking on the blue button at the bottom of the My Appraisees page here. A person can be granted the My Appraisees access either by the doctor themselves or by a revalidation administrator at the organisation. So if you think you have been granted this access, but do not think it necessary, please contact both the doctor and, if applicable, revalidation team to raise your query and arrange for your access to be removed.